So, is this everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs.
Hey everybody, Permaid here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the last episode for The Last of Us on HBO. When I saw the runtime for the episode, it was around 45 minutes. I was a little nervous of how were they going to fit everything in, but I think they did a great finale and even expanded on the game on some elements. So I think this episode can kind of be broken down into three parts. There was the opening with baby Ellie, there was before the hospital, and the aftermath of the hospital. So that's how I'm kind of structuring this review. So stick around, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and what did you think of this episode? I'll be doing a follow-up review of the whole season, so make sure you subscribe so you can watch that later. Okay, so we started off this episode just like episodes 1 and 2 of this season with a flashback, and you don't know who this woman is at first, but you see her running to a farm building, and also there's a firefly symbol on the silo. I think that's what that building is called. And eventually she ends up giving birth to who we know to be Ellie. And it was so great to see Ashley Johnson, who was the voice of Ellie and also did the motion capture for her in the video game in the show. I think she's a great actress. She did an awesome job here, and I will still, even though she's Ellie, I will always remember her as Gretchen from Recess. If you grew up when I did, you'll remember that cartoon from Saturday mornings.
Alright, Gretchen? Well, in a simple problem like this, I quickly see that the answer is 167.0623. But if it were a more complicated... excuse me, Gretchen? You're only warm. Warm? Are you trying to say I'm wrong? Let's just say your answer lacks correctness.
And we also get Ellie's immunity explained, I guess, since she was bitten as she was giving birth. That kind of gave Ellie a little bit of the cordyceps, but not enough to infect her. And we also get the origin story of her knife. So I thought that those were really two great elements that the show added that we didn't see in the game. I thought there was some great dialogue from Anna whenever she has Ellie and Ellie is screaming her head off and she says, "Yeah, you tell him, Ellie." I thought that was a really sweet moment.
Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look, hospital. This is where we get off. Let's go, kiddo. You feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away my six string. You know, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. I reckon you'd really like that.
Then moving back into the present day, you see more of Joel and Ellie traveling together. And at this point, they've been together for fall, winter, and spring, so at least 9 months. So you're used to seeing this rapport of Ellie talking all the time and Joel kind of giving short or one-word answers. But right now, from the events of the last episode, the roles are reversed. He's much more talkative. He's taking on that fatherly figure role and really trying to comfort her because he can tell that something is off with her. And I really liked this part. It was showing the sweet side of Joel, and they also have that moment where he's explaining how he got that scar on his head, and he says,
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
and that was just such a great line. And again, another element that was not in the game that really just deepened their bond for me. If you didn't get teary-eyed like I did during several moments of this episode, then I don't know what to tell you, because this definitely got me having some feelings. Also, spoiler alert coming, but during this walk and talk, I thought it was interesting after they've seen the giraffes when they stop and Joel tells Ellie, you know, we don't have to go through with this. We can go back to Tommy's, we can go to the moon, we can go on a sheep ranch. If you played the second game, I feel like this was kind of foreshadowing some things that are to come. But of course, Ellie says, no, we started it, we need to finish it. And that leads us to the kind of big finale of the episode, which is the hospital sequence.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here.
So Joel and Ellie are captured and taken to the hospital. And at this point, it's when you find out that in order to get the cure from Ellie, they are going to have to extract it from her brain, which will obviously kill her, which the acting on Pedro Pascal's face on this part and overall this season was again great. Like, you could really feel that he was not going to let Ellie go, and I loved his walk out of the hospital, or as they're trying to escort him out of the hospital, I should say. The look on his face, like, you can tell he's thinking and planning, and he's going to take the chance when he gets it to rescue Ellie.
What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Where's the operating room? I ain't got time for this.
Where?
Top floor, the far end.
So when it came to this sequence of Joel rescuing Ellie from the hospital, I was really wondering how this show was going to do it, because honestly, there has been a lack of action like there was in the game. I know that they're really going for the drama here, so I wondered how it would play out on the show. I think they did a great job. I think the music was great, and it really showed how far Joel would go for Ellie. But I will say that this is one point where the game definitely did it better. Like, when you were playing, you felt the stakes, you were anxious, you were overstimulated because there was flashing lights all around and you weren't sure where to go, and there was fireflies jumping out all the time. So the tension was definitely higher in the game than it was in the show for this one section. And I'm glad they didn't change anything about the ending. It was still showing Joel being ruthless. It showed how he met up with Marlene at the end, and they didn't change her fate. And it also was almost line for line some of the dialogue at the end of the game, and Ellie just kind of accepting Joel's answer, but I think also knowing in her heart the truth.
Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
Belle,
to
but it's-
me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. And don't forget to check back in for my recap of the whole season. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode, and if there's anything that you would like to talk about in the season recap. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.